Hello and welcome. Let's continue on further within this buy low, sell high strategy. Use the code AMP, something that is around the same price level from the area in which it came out in 2016 at around 2,313 satoshi. And see if you sell out in here when it goes to 60,000. How do you ensure that doesn't happen? Well, it's pretty easy. Go over it. How high will your bankroll get here? How much is it going to lose? Something as a trader, what you're going to have to go through. That's part of the game. But the end results, of course, are amazing. What you'll notice is your bankroll on December 24th, 2016 is significantly higher than it was on February 29th, 2016, and tremendously higher on this level in September than it would be here. Tremendously higher at this 25,000 mark than it was here. This would be higher than it was here, so on and so forth, because you're buying low and selling high. So within the program, quick little computer program that I made, and with the current price action at 23.13, let's assume we go back in time, and hey, this is a good starting point in here. Say it was within this day you bought before it was breaking out at 23 or 25.99. You bought this price, you'd be down right now. Your friend who bought at 23.14 said, "Hey, you buy this, buy this." And, okay, I'm just gonna buy and hold. He says, "Okay, how you doing today?" "Yeah, well, it's up and downs, but I'm worth pretty good based on the Bitcoin price increase." This one's going to be worth a lot more. So let's run the program, and we're going to buy 25.99. So say we buy 25,000 at the price of 25.99. And you're in the game. So how do we start this off? Well, we're going to put sell orders up top. Say if you buy 25,000, you can put 5 sell orders at 5,000 each. That's one possibility. And there's different ways you could put 30 sell orders in at whatever different fractions. They can be larger and smaller numbers in different areas. But it's playing a very simple game. We'll sell at 5,000, 10,000, 20, maybe 35 and 50, something like that. Well, 5, 10, 20, 35, 50. There's your 5 sell orders. And you can put a buy order in for, say, around like here, down 1,200, 1,201. And then when I sell order, just a hair below. And it's getting up there to start. And there's your, nope, not quite. First sell order now, 5,000. So we can, we'll sell 5,000 of them. And 49.95. It's sold. Where do we buy back? Well, market came from 25, well, 27, so buy 25 even number. That works well. You're selling at 10,000. Oh, down move to the 18. Further down move, oh, there's your buy. Right in here, so you got your buy in. And when you're selling at 5,000, buying at 25, you could technically buy almost double than what you sold. Or you could buy back 5,000, what you sold before, and then just pocket your Bitcoin or do something in between, which is say, okay, let's buy 7,500 at the price target of 25.01 because you can do that now. You had a buy number at like 12. No need to change it. No need to change it. And you could put a sell back order from where you came from, but the high was 57, so 55's the number, 54.95ish or so is where I would put a sell order in for what I just bought. Market's moving, and there's your 54.95 sale. And where do you buy back? Well, 2,500 where you bought before looks less likely now. Where it came from looks like 4,000. It's not the greatest of buy spots, but 1,500 difference, that's still an okay amount worth profit taking on. And there is a low of 45.02. That's not 4,000. That is, though. That is 4,000. So let's buy back, let's say 6,000 at 4,001. Now another sell order at 54.95. And by the way, we also have a buy order in at 12, and that I'll increase now because of this extra gain and movement to, well, the 25 area. So buy 25, sell below the 55. Okay, that doesn't look like, no, 29 doesn't make it. Well, that one makes it. So 2,500 buy, let's say another 5,000 added. Do we need to add another sell order? We could put a sell order in here if we wish. But for now, I don't think that's needed. Oh, close. See, this is where you'd probably make the mistake. I probably should have removed it. I'm going to take it just because, yeah, you should have removed it and put it a little higher. And that's exactly the reason why. But let's be realistic. What do we have sellers in 54.95? 10,000 hits. I didn't count that. That should have been. So let's redo it again. How many is... So we're going to do 5,000 again at, say, 99.95. So you have 23,500 left. You'd want to have a sell order maybe at 20, 30, 50, 75, 100, 5,000 apiece in that area. Buy back 5,500, like 2,500. That doesn't make it to 20. I know it's going to go up big soon though, because I've already seen what happens. Okay, there's the soon. Yep. So 20 gets hit. And so 5,000 at 20. And this is an interesting thing because assuming you're putting your sell orders, where would you normally go? Okay, I got 23,500 on inventory, sell 5,000 at 19,951. Okay, we're going to sell at 29,952. So let's sell maybe 25. Let's look at like 4,000. We'll say sell 4,000 at 29,912. Let's say 40,000 and 60. Those are the only two we'll have left at 5,000 each, or 4,000 we'll say. So we'll just do 40,000 price. That's a big sale, man. That's just a huge... I mean, when you have an average buy of 2,700 and an average sale of 20,000, that's fantastic. A net value of about 10 Bitcoin. Oh, that number's going to change. So then, where do we buy back? Oh, isn't this a fun part? 9,000, 10,000 even. Maybe if you're going to go 9,000, you might want to go in like 84. Definitely 5,000 rings a bell, and I guess if it goes down in here, but 5,000 is a heavy buy spot. 10,000 would be a decent buy spot. I suppose you could scalp a little back in at around 15. Okay, there's your scalping a little back in. So we'll buy 5,000 or so. And now you can sell that back at like, say, oh my goodness, like, I'm playing lower high. But a lower high is a good score. Like 35,000. And again, buying back big at around 10. Okay, there's your buying back big. And that's why I said going around 8 just makes more sense, I thought, too. But we'll do the 10,000 buy. We'll do 6,000 of them, say at 8,001. Which means you can put a sell order maybe in at around 15,000. You're buying back in at 5,000. There's your 15,000. 15,000 sell. Let's do smaller sell sizes. There's not many tokens on the store with 17,000. So what do you want to buy it back? I mean, bull market, bear market, neutral market. If it's a bull market, and it's not, because you shouldn't be selling there, but if a bull market, I know it would be, they can sell there in a bull market. You'd be buying back at like 18 average lows. Unsure, you're buying back at previous low 8,000, bear market 5,000. We'll play the unsure 8,000, and we already have the buy order in at 5. And I guess you have a sell order, yeah, again around 35,000. There's the 8,000 buy. Does it hit exactly? I think it does. 79.17, yes. So now we can buy, say, 6,000 at 8,001. And that you would sell back maybe at 15,000. So 15,000 and 5,000. 5,000 misses. 5,000 misses. So the situation here, I mean, this is a spot where you try to get the pierce below. It doesn't happen. And that means I want to go either significantly lower, which is what I'm preferring to do. So let's go 4,000. And we're still selling, say, well, whatever. We'll put a sell order here at, say, 17 and 17.35, buy back at 4. There's the 17,000. So statistics show you're up 8.4 so far, average buy of 48, average sale at 19,000. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay. So we're going to buy this back. Previous resistance, the support level here, 10,000 even number, easy spot. So 10,000 buy, 25,000 sell. See, there's where you have to change it. That's how it's got to be changed. Got to be changed. It's either got to go down here. I'm going to bring it up though to like say 32,000. 32,000 sell, 10,000 buy. So the 32,000 sell comes in. And then previous high at the top after that. So 32,000, let's go 5,000. And then buy back 20,000. Sell previous high at 60. There's your 20,000, and what else would have got bought? 10,000. So let's buy 60, let's go 7,500 even at 20,000. And let's buy, say, 10,000 at 10,000. Thinking it's a great deal. We can sell 5,000. At 10,000, you're looking to sell, well, on this point, where would I be looking? I'm looking at previous resistance at 17. I'm looking at previous resistance at 27. And I'm looking at a previous high at 42. So those will be my normal sell points. 17, 27, 42. And there's where the first one would come in. So we'll go 69.95. And then I sell there. I'm seeing bear market. I don't want to buy here again. I want to buy at a lower level, like say previous low, and at like 6,000. So 6,000 buy, sell at around 25,000. 25 sell, buy 6. And there's your 6,000 buy. So let's go say 7,500. Statistically, profits are hanging in there. The buy average is cross. It's still good, but it's not as great as far as its differential is concerned. So then now after buying 5,000, you're looking to sell at probably this previous level here, which is in at about 13,000. And then maybe you go 13. You could put a number in between here, but I'm just going to go 13, 20, 25, and here kind of deal. And then you're buying next at like 4,000 or even down to 2,500 again. So 2,500 or that previous high at like 13. There's a miss and a miss. That's a miss again. This low doesn't hit, but there's 13,000 sale. So if you're selling at 13,000, you're going to be looking to buy back at what looks to be 9,000. The next sale target is in at, yeah, we'll go say 18 and 25. There's 18. So now we can buy back at like say, just have a buy order ready at 11, like 12,000 and sell at say 27,000. 27,000 hit. So the statistics at this time show a pretty decent gain, about 12 total Bitcoin. Average buy 68, average sale 20,000. That is insane. But 10,860, that's a good time to buy it back. So say you buy 10,000 of it. Okay, so now we're going to buy back at say 7,000. Sell at 17, sell at 25. There's a 7,000 buy. Let's buy 7,000 at 7,020. So after you buy 7,000, we're going to be, I'm not going to even add, I wouldn't even add another sell order. I'm just going to go like 17,025. Buy back again at like 25. And there's your 25. As we're heading into our time now. So 25 you would have just bought. You got a whole bunch of inventory now. Might want to look to sell it around say 45, sell it around 8,000. Maybe put a sell order up around here. So the immediate, and then the next buy order, I mean, it's just going down. You might just go 1,000 even now. It's pretty bad. So you'd be looking, we'll say 3,500 or 1,000. And of course, we're where we stand right now, 20 minutes into the video almost. So this works out good. 112,500 bought for 7.7 Bitcoin for an average buy price of 6,853 satoshi. 71,000 sold for 14.2 Bitcoin. Average sale price of 20,000. Interesting. And the net Bitcoins plus 6.54 because The difference of the sale and what you buy is in that, plus, of course, whatever was deposited within that time. The value of 41,000 tokens is in at 1 Bitcoin, just to verify it. Of course, that will be based on the price that it was at last trade, but 41,500 multiply, it's always 8 decimals, so if I see 4, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. That works out to 0.918. So your value would have dropped from that last trade a little bit. But you can see how profitable it is, even if you don't know what the heck is going on. Just to put the nice little sell orders in, and then as I went through within this video, I tried to give different key areas as you would go for where you would want to buy back. And you can see how well these can play out. And the 18 average really does a tremendous job, because you see the situations where you have these beautiful up moves. And you're looking at this, and at the time you're seeing the 18 average in here. It can give you the availability, especially when you're seeing this 2, 3, 4 times a day, maybe, to be able to get great buys in, like in here at the 18 average of lows. And these are different sales I didn't even talk about, like buying here at 6,000, selling up here at 9,000 if you want. I'm just going for more of a long-term situation. Somebody who might just log in once per day. Every once in the morning, maybe once at work, maybe, careful doing that at work, of course, but once at one time frame per day. And yes, so again, I'm using this code because it's down so much. I think starting off anyone, it's much better to start it, I think, when you're in a situation like this, when it's down a lot. It's really bad, I think, to do it when you're seeing an uptrend, because that's the beautiful selling opportunities. Although there's nothing wrong when you see this. I want to get in, but I'm not going to start buying at 14,000, then say 11,000. That's still fine. But if you were doing that, you're in the hole right now. And this is a time-based game that over many, many, many periods, which is many months, should net result decent gains, as I've been showing you within this experiment. And of course, if you see any type of beautiful early type of trends, another time to get in is something like, say, in here. Because it's not, I mean, it is down a lot too, which is important. But especially if you see something down and starting it's bullish short term, but bearish long term. That's a beautiful situation. So on this point here at 12,900, entering in, you got yourself an early run of profits. The bull market play comes in, and it was all good. So you're just looking for any kind of results. And of course, when you look at this in here, it's extended. But if you started off in here and you worked your way, you get a lot of good profits in here, buy back cheaper. It's still going to work out decently as long as, of course, this downtrend that has sustained endures some sort of rally. Even if all it does is, say, come up to 7,000, I mean, that's 3x, 4x, as we've seen with these average buy and sells. Those are huge gains. But if it does go up to, say, 7,000, 9,000, pulls back, and maybe later goes down to, say, 800 satoshi, then rallies to 5,000, goes sideways, that's profitable. That is really, really profitable when those things happen. Thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a great day.